Lily, can I tell you something a little embarrassing?
Always.
Last week, I was talking to a native English speaker, a friend of a friend, and I said something like, I am going to the shop. I will purchase some items.
You said purchase?
I said purchase, out loud, in a casual conversation.
Not wrong, just very formal.
The person looked at me like I had just read from a legal document.
I know that look. The polite confusion face.
Yes, and the thing is, my grammar was perfect, my vocabulary was correct, but something was missing. It didn't sound natural.
And do you know what was missing?
Tell me.
The small words. The tiny, invisible words that native speakers use every single day without even thinking about them.
The ones nobody teaches you in school.
Exactly. And today, we are going to fix that. Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy little place to learn real English through real conversations. I'm Lily.
And I'm Alex, and I'm the person who said purchase in a casual conversation, so you are in good company here.
Today's episode is about something that completely transforms how you sound in English. Not big grammar rules, not long vocabulary lists. We're talking about small words, tiny words that native speakers use constantly.
Words like actually, basically, probably, definitely, still, and though. You've heard them 1,000 times, but do you know exactly when and how to use them naturally?
By the end of this episode, you will know what each of these words really means in conversation, not the dictionary meaning, the real meaning, how to use them to sound more natural and less robotic, how to fit in when speaking with native speakers, and real sentences you can start using today.
This is a B1 to B2 level episode, so perfect if you already know basic English but want to sound more fluent and natural.
And we have two special sections coming. First, our conversation toolkit, where we give you ready-made sentences using all 6 words, and then our word tour, where we go deep into each word, one by one.
So stay with us. This episode might be one of the most useful things you listen to this week.
Strong claim, Alex.
I stand by it, definitely.
See what he did there? Let's begin. Okay. Let's start with probably the most misunderstood small word in English, actually.
Actually. I used to think this word just meant in reality, like it is actually raining.
Right, that's one meaning, but native speakers use actually to do so many different things in conversation.
Like what?
Think of actually like a little flag. When you say it, you're telling the listener, pay attention. What comes next might surprise you or correct something or add important information.
A flag. I like that. So it's not just about reality, it's about emphasis.
Exactly. Listen to these examples. I actually enjoyed that movie. You're saying you didn't expect to enjoy it, but you did. Or, she's actually really funny once you get to know her. Surprise, first impression was different.
So it carries a sense of this might be different from what you think.
Perfectly said. And it also softens corrections. Instead of saying, no, you are wrong, which sounds harsh, you can say, actually, I think it works a little differently.
That is so much kinder. Actually becomes like a polite cushion before the correction.
A polite cushion. I love that. And here's the beautiful thing. It also works to agree with someone enthusiastically. Actually, that's a great idea. You're saying, I wasn't sure, but yes, this is genuinely good.
I use it like that all the time, and I never realized that's what I was doing.
That's the magic of small words. You absorb them, and then they just come out naturally.
Can we do a quick practice? Say something to me, and I'll respond with actually.
Okay. I don't think English podcasts are very helpful.
Actually, I think they're one of the best ways to improve your listening and speaking. Natural.
Perfect. Natural, confident, polite correction, all in one small word.
Okay, next word. Basically.
I love this one. Basically is your best friend when you want to explain something in a simple, clear way.
Like a summary word?
Exactly. When you say basically, you are telling the listener, I am going to simplify this now. I am going to give you the main idea without all the complicated details.
So it's like pressing the simple button before you speak.
The simple button, yes. For example, imagine someone asks you, what is your job? Instead of a long explanation, you say, basically, I help companies communicate better. Short, clear, natural.
Or someone asks what a podcast is, and you say, basically, it's like a radio show that you can listen to anytime.
Perfect. And here's something really important. Basically also helps when you're nervous or searching for words. If you're not sure how to explain something, say basically first. It gives your brain a tiny moment to organize your thoughts.
Oh, that is a real speaking tip. Basically, and suddenly you sound calm and in control, even if inside you are searching for the right words.
Exactly. It's a confidence word disguised as a grammar word.
I have a personal example. Last month, someone at a party asked me to explain what we do on this podcast. I panicked for 1 second, and then I said, basically, we talk about real-life topics in English to help people sound more natural, and it worked perfectly.
Because basically told everyone, here comes a simple, clear answer. And that makes people relax and listen.
The word does the work before you even start.
Small word, big power. Now, let's talk about a word that can actually reduce your fear of speaking English.
Reduce fear? That's a big promise for one small word.
I know, but here's the thing. One reason many learners stay quiet is fear of being wrong. What if I say the wrong thing? What if my information is incorrect?
Yes, that fear is very real.
The word probably solves that. When you say probably, you are saying, this is my best guess, I am not 100% sure, and that is okay.
So it gives you permission to speak even when you are not completely certain.
Exactly. Instead of staying silent because you are not sure, you say, it's probably around 5 kilometers from here, or she's probably still at work. You share your knowledge without the pressure of being perfect.
That's actually quite freeing. You can speak more, stress less.
And native speakers use probably constantly, not because they don't know things, but because it sounds more natural and honest than being completely certain about everything.
Right. If someone says, the meeting is at 3 p.m., that sounds rigid. But the meeting is probably at 3 p.m., let me check. That sounds human.
Human and relaxed. And here's a bonus tip. Probably also works beautifully with future plans. I'll probably go to the gym tomorrow. We're probably going to get pizza tonight.
So casual, so natural. I probably use this word 20 times a day without thinking.
Probably more than 20.
Probably.
Okay, now let's go to the other side of the certainty scale.
The strong side.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely. If probably is your soft, gentle word, definitely is your confident, strong word.
It means you are completely sure, no doubts.
And what makes definitely so useful in conversation is that it works brilliantly as a short answer on its own. Someone asks, are you coming to the party? You say, definitely. One word, full confidence. Done.
No long explanation needed. Definitely carries all that energy by itself.
It also makes your recommendations sound much stronger. You should definitely try that restaurant. You definitely need to watch that show. Compare that to just, you should try that restaurant. Much flatter, right?
Completely flat. Definitely adds enthusiasm and conviction.
And here's something I love about definitely. It makes agreements feel warm and genuine. When someone shares an idea and you say, that's definitely worth trying, they feel heard. They feel validated.
So it's not just grammar, it's connection.
Exactly. Small words carry feelings, and definitely carries confidence and warmth at the same time.
I want to try something. Lily, should our listeners keep practicing their English even when it feels hard?
Definitely. Without question. Keep going.
See? Natural, warm, confident. One word.
Now, let's talk about a word that shows something is continuing, maybe longer than expected. Still.
Still. As in, it hasn't stopped yet?
Exactly. Still tells the listener that something started in the past and is continuing now, sometimes with a little surprise attached.
Give me an example.
I'm still learning English. I started learning in the past and I'm continuing now. Or, she's still at work at 9 p.m. There's a little surprise there. It's late, but she's still there.
Ah, so still can carry that sense of this is longer or more than expected.
Yes, and that's what makes it so expressive. I still can't believe that happened. The emotion is still fresh, even though time has passed. He still hasn't replied to my message. Frustration, because you expected it sooner.
I definitely relate to that last one.
We all do. And here's something important for English learners. Still is one of those words that shows you are thinking in English naturally. When B1 learners start using still correctly, it's a real sign of progress.
Because it requires you to think about time and expectation at the same time.
Exactly. It's a thinking word, and a very human word. I still miss my hometown. I still get nervous before big meetings. These sentences feel real and relatable because still adds that layer of time and feeling.
I still remember the first time I held a real English conversation. That feeling is still with me.
Beautiful and very natural.
Okay, last word, and I think this one is the most surprising.
Though.
Though. Because most learners know although, but though feels different, right?
Completely different in feel. Although is formal. You'd write it in an essay. But though is casual. It's what you say in real conversation.
And the most surprising thing about though is where it often goes.
The end of the sentence. That's what shocks most learners.
Because in school, we learn though at the beginning. Though it was raining, we went outside. Very formal.
But in real conversation, native speakers put it at the end. It was raining. We went outside though. Totally different energy. Okay, now let's give you something you can use immediately. We call this the conversation toolkit. Real sentences using all 6 words from today. Listen and try to repeat them in your head or out loud.
Let's go word by word. It sounds like an afterthought, like you're adding a little contrast at the last moment.
Exactly. It's like saying, everything I just said is true, but here's a small twist. The coffee was cold. It still tasted good though. I was really tired. I enjoyed the party though.
And it makes you sound so natural, so conversational, like you're just talking, not performing.
That's the whole secret of small words, actually. They make English sound like you're thinking out loud, like a real person, not reading from a textbook.
And that is exactly what fits you in with native speakers. Not perfect grammar, not big vocabulary. These tiny, invisible words that carry personality and rhythm.
You can be grammatically perfect and still sound robotic. Or you can use these 6 small words and suddenly sound like someone people want to keep talking to.
And that is the whole point, isn't it?
That is the whole point.